Most of you might have passed by this place but wondered, what is this place and why is it in this ruined state? Let's know the history and more details about this place. We are at the area sacra di Largo Torre Argentina, which means the sacred area of Argentina Tower. Its name derives from the palace towers close to this area, once owned by Giovanni Burcardo, a native of Argentoratum, a town in France. This place is about 20-minute walk from Colosseum and just 5-minute walk from Piazza Navona. In 1926, when restoration works were carried out in this area, by demolishing the old medieval period buildings, unexpectedly they encountered with structures from Roman times. Benito Mussolini, the Italian dictator at that time, ordered to preserve the ancient structures and remove all the additions to it. And they named them Temple A, B, C, and D as they were uncertain with the details. According to findings, this area was occupied with structures since 5th century BC. You can see how low was the actual street level during the Roman Empire's time. After excavations, cats began to make their home among these ruins. This led to creation of a colony of stray cats. Gradually, the population of cats grew to more than 150. In October 1994, a group of volunteers established the cat sanctuary of Torre Argentina and took care of the cats by providing food and medication. Visitors were also allowed to spend time with cats in the evenings. In 2021, the cats were given for adoption, and this area got renovated by the Italian fashion brand Bulgari, which spent €500,000 restoring the surrounding ruins and opening up the place to make it accessible for public. You can see some arches behind these temples. That used to be a rectangular hall where the Senate met occasionally. It used to be part of a complex built by Pompey in 55 BC. It's referred as Curia di Pompei. Curia in Latin refers to an assembly or court. Inside this hall is where the famous meeting was held on the Iles of March in 44 BC, during which Julius Caesar was assassinated. Now every year on 15th of March, they perform the scene of Julius Caesar's assassination here at the Temple A. This Temple A was first built as a temple for Latin goddess of fountains, Juturna, in 214 BC, after the victory over Carthaginians. Due to floods in 1st and 2nd century BC, the temple got destroyed and later Domitian rebuilt it in 80 AD. Over the time, many restorations were done, and in 132 AD, this temple was used as a church dedicated to Saint Nicholas. Again in 17th century, a new church was built over this. While restoration, they removed all the structures done during medieval times, leaving behind the ancient remains. Temple B. In fact, this temple was the last one to be built of these four. It was built after the Battle of Vercellae in 101 BC and dedicated to Fortune of the Day. Only head, one arm, and 1 foot of the deity was found from this temple, which are in display in the Centrale Monte Martini Museum. And now the Temple C, which was dedicated to the goddess Feronia, whose cult, which originated in the Sabina region, was introduced to Rome after they conquered Sabina in 290 BC. After a major fire in 80 AD, this area was restored under the Emperor Domitian. Elevated floor of travertine stone now in display were laid on the top of the rubbled level, which extended all over this entire area. The Temple D, dedicated to the nymphs, or according to other hypotheses, the Lares per Marini, the protectors of navigation. It was built in Roman concrete at the beginning of 2nd century BC and was larger than the other existing temples, Temple A and Temple C. Very little is known about this original building, as it was enlarged and completely renovated at the end of 1st century BC. There is still the large concrete podium covered with travertine stone and the entrance staircase. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. And hit the bell icon to find my next video.